Hi guys, join Faith and Q as we discuss trending topics that affect and pushes the narrative in our urban culture. Make us a part of it. Hi guys, join Faith and Q as we discuss trending topics that affect and pushes the narrative in our urban culture. Make us a part of it. Hi guys, join Faith and Q as we discuss trending topics that affect and pushes the narrative in our urban culture. Make us a part of your day.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Let's Talk family. Good evening, Trending Topics family. And tonight we bring you guys another Trending Topics where Faith and myself, we discuss the trending topics that are affecting the urban community and that push the needle, man. You know, it's been a very, very interesting week. Um, a lot going on, as they would say. So, Faith and myself, are going to discuss some of the things that's going on. Faith, you had a interesting week. You ghosted me all week.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You be putting me on the back burner. Like usually by Friday, you'd be like, "Yo, what's up?" Did y'all do y'all show on Friday?
No, no, we
Well,
didn't.
you need to let your audience know what's going on with he said she said because y'all been tripping lately.
But I posted up. We definitely going. We booked up actually all the way to the end of next month, so we won't be skipping no shows. Um, so
All right.
I just came back, so I was tired. I just got back that day, that same day.
Yeah, you
So,
you know you checked in last week. You was on vacation, and you wanted to keep
yeah.
going. And I'm like, damn, you on vacation? Like, give it a vacation. Hopefully, people would join us afterwards. But anyway, we're gonna start this off with the OG.
Mhm.
Civil court found Bill Cosby liable. That he sexually assaulted a 16-year-old young lady in 1975. And they held him $500,000. She was seeking up in the upper $20 million range for punitive damages. She wasn't awarded punitive damages, but she was awarded $500,000. I know Andrew Wyatt, who was his publicist. I follow him on Instagram. He definitely going to appeal. He mentioned today when he told Dr. Cosby what happened. Dr. Cosby was like, "Oh, that's all," you know. And I think that for sometimes it's not about reputation. It's more of, you know, I just wanted to go away, just get it over with. But
Yeah,
Mr.
like just
Cosby's
the move on
Mr.
was like
Cosby's of
80
the
something
age.
years old.
Yeah, he's of the age, I guess, where you still need to fight for your reputation, fight for your honor, your dignity. I know a
He ain't
lot of
got.
people.
You see him? Ain't like
Um,
he had 80 something. He trying to enjoy his last days. He weak and can't see. He embarrassed. He done got humiliated. So it's like, what more could you do to me? It's like take that and just go. And I'm kind of on the fence with this because I don't play that rape stuff at all. I feel as though none of them should get a slap on the wrist if they found guilty. But I just feel as though because it was so long, there was no evidence. It's just her word of mouth. You know, I could say I was in Playboy Mansion. All she did was have a picture, and that was her evidence. And that I think that was wrong. Like to have a jury really say, okay, because she got a picture of them together, what she's saying is true. And not only that, what was she doing in the Playboy Mansion? You're supposed to be 18 and over at the Playboy Mansion. So it's just weird.
I thought that was interesting. You know, when you sit back and think about it, 1975, like I was
And
only
she
a year.
didn't say he
I'm not telling
penetrated
my
her.
age, but I was only a year old. She, like you said, she was 16 in the Playboy Mansion.
I wasn't born.
Not, not saying that it was right, but at the end of the day, like
I came 3 years later.
what was what was she doing there? And at the end of the day, it comes down to
With these old behind men.
he
You know what I'm
said, she
saying?
said. It look, it goes down to the title of your show. He said, she said,
Basically.
he said
So
it
I
didn't
feel like there
happen.
wasn't
She
enough
said it didn't happen.
evidence. And he
Yeah.
said it didn't happen. So it should have been like, and then it wasn't like she wanted criminal charges. She wanted bread. So, but so I went, to see that he supposed to penetrate her, whatever. Basically, he tried to go on her pants. She stopped him, and then he exposed himself and took her hand and made her jerk him off. That's what she said happened. There's no evidence of it or anything like that, and he's found guilty.
Yeah.
Like that's the world we
The
live
evidence
in.
was a picture because earlier in Mr. Cosby's deposition that he took years ago, he said he didn't remember her or didn't meet her. And it's
Yeah,
interesting
that's
that,
why it
like,
became evidence because he said he don't
yeah.
even know her. He don't remember meeting her. But how could he remember? He's 80 something years old. And it was a one time deal. It wasn't like I had a fear. Like if you know what I'm saying, the one time he seen you it could have just took a picture. Y'all didn't look cozy and cuddle like a couple, because them Playboy girls be all over them, them pictures back in the day.
Yeah.
So she got over.
Yeah.
She was celebrating.
Yeah. I thought that was
I think he get punished
interesting.
because they overturned his sentence. So at least they hit him where it hurt, the pockets. But that still ain't hurt him. He just want to live his little life he got left.
Do you think, I'm
But
going to ask you a question. Do you think that that's like the norm now where, you go after powerful men and it's like, as we would
yeah, it's,
say,
it's all a setup.
chasing the bag and it's a money grab?
Remember, was that Mike Tyson? The girl said that he performed oral sex on her, and
Yeah.
she sued him. You know, like
Well,
that. That he
Mike Tyson actually is convicted rapist, convicted of a sexual assault. Believe it
yeah,
or
because
not.
that they performed oral sex on her.
Yeah.
It wasn't no penetration. That he forced his mouth down there, and he went to jail for rape.
Yeah.
So you go to somebody's hotel 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not saying that you not give nobody supposed to take nothing from you. But I know if I'm going to your hotel 3 o'clock in the morning, I know my
You could
intentions.
you could be
I ain't
going
going over there to
you
bake
could be going over
bread,
there for tea and toast.
to bake some bread from scratch. I'm going to 3 o'clock in the morning to a man hotel room, a celebrity.
It could be strictly for tea and toast. So
So
like,
I blame the brothers. They set themselves up. I teach my sons about that. Even when, a lot of gang banging going on, I told my sons don't participate in that. I said, because all a girl got to do is y'all rape, you're done. Your life is over. Even though she was with it. Don't even
yeah,
participate. You're going to play. I tell them straight up what can happen to you. So you in that situation, you like, I'm not being a part of this. I don't care.
yeah.
Shoot.
So we could segue right into our next thing. I know you checked on the little guy TJ, rapper, shot. What's the latest on that?
5 times. Yeah, he got shot 5 times. They said that he was in Edgewater, New Jersey, chilling. That one of the guys on the news was saying like he was regular chilling. He had no bodyguards. It was he was just trying to be normal, whatever. And they started shooting. So they say he was targeted though. Another guy got shot. He got shot once, but little TJ got shot 5 times and he out of surgery. He's doing good. But the crazy part is I never heard of the brother. I never heard his music. I never saw a video. So when I looked him up, his one of his singles is number 3 on the Billboard charts, and his album is number 5. Why we haven't heard of him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's interesting. You know
That's how it was with Nipsey. I didn't know Nipsey till he passed away.
listen, a lot of people, in my opinion, a lot of people did a lot of capping after Nipsey died, and they was like, "Oh, I know him. I was part of the Marathon family." No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Everybody knew the guy that reminded them of Snoop, in my opinion, and that was about it. And what he was doing, and then dating, married to Laura London and whatever. I just think a lot of people did a lot of
That's all I
capping
thought. His
during.
Lauren London boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
So
But it was so cute.
it's like every week when we do a show, we discuss rappers. What do you think is going on? You think these rappers are basically living the life that they're rapping about, or just it falls into the mold
Honestly,
of just young black men in the
honestly,
street?
since lately it been all the upcoming artists, the new artists. I kind of have said that. I'm like, what is it that these rappers getting targeted? Is it hate and jealousy? They out the hood and they getting it, or is it old beef coming back to them? You know, because and a lot of it like kind of like, hey, look at Nipsey. That guy that killed Nipsey was in a picture with Nipsey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even if they had words about him supposed to be a snitch, whatever the case may be, Nipsey ain't need to die for it. You was hating. You was pure
Yeah.
T hating.
Yeah.
So, and they don't care if they get life in jail just to have a name to kill these rappers. So I think it's clout. I definitely think it's clout.
Yeah. I think a lot of times these guys don't realize, like, yo, this ain't a video game, and the life you took, you're gonna have to pay for that life, whether you get locked
Yeah.
up or somebody gonna try to kill you. And I think that they're not the value of life is being taken away. Like, I don't value your life, so I don't value my own life. And now
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at you as a human
Compassion.
being and a family man, so I'm gonna take you up out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I just was, it's just always seems something with the rappers. It's like, what's crazy. Yeah, we want to talk about the urban issues, but it's like each week we're going to talk about one of them on the show.
Yeah. It's being I feel like they're being targeted and and I don't know if it's the music or not. It's a lot of rappers, so I can't even say it's the music that talk. They talk like, DMX never got targeted. Hove ain't never get targeted. You know what I'm saying? It's these young upcoming artists, and I think they know I'm from the street, so they hating.
Well, last week was the last show of the Wendy Williams show. Um, the show caught a lot of backlash because the producers never invited Wendy Williams back on her last show, and this was a lot said. So, what's up? How you feel about that?
Um, I think that it was very disrespectful to even use her name to say the Wendy Williams show without her there. Um, she's not happy about being canceled, so I feel like she shouldn't have been canceled. You know, um, Wendy was always the type you had the lover and hater type person because we didn't like how she moved sometimes, but we were always glued to listen to her on the radio, and then we was glued to watch her show. You know, because that's what we like to see. She brung out basically like all the platforms we doing now. She started it. She was
Yeah,
the number one. She was the first. To really talk raunchy, to really check people, the gossip. She made the platform for everybody that's doing it. So I
yeah,
definitely feel like
yeah.
they
I
should have
think
treated her
I
better.
think it's crazy that they did Wendy like that. Wendy, like you said, Wendy's the boss of this shit.
Yeah.
Wendy, what's crazy is that Wendy could come out right now and do a podcast and probably have more followers than any other podcast with no problem. Wendy, Wendy is the trendsetter. I think it's sad that they put Sherry in a bad position to even be as a guest co-host of the show. And I'm glad that they are changing the name so it gives Sherry a fresh start with what she's going to do on her own show.
Wow.
But they really was messy, and
Yeah, that was crazy.
they really did
Honestly,
Wendy dirty.
they did her dirty and embarrassed. And they used her so they couldn't use her no more. That's it.
What you think?
That's how I looked at
You
it.
think she gonna be back?
Somebody will pick her up. She'll probably do her own thing. She might as well. Unless she tired herself.
Mm, I think she'll be back.
Not with them, I'm saying.
No, she'll be back somewhere. She'll jump on a podcast. Somebody like, I mean, she got a lot of cachet. She got people that's gonna be behind her. Like I said, a bunch of supporters will support Wendy with whatever she do. And
Hmm.
if she's healthy enough to continue doing it, I believe that she even will spill the tea on what really happened with her show and what goes on. She definitely
She gonna make
because
money off it. Books, you
yeah,
already know.
yeah, she could hold the audience. And Wendy, like you said, Wendy,
Her tour, her movie.
yeah, she has a way of conveying her message very well. She's the queen to what everybody does. I mean,
That's what I said.
it would be nothing without Wendy Williams going on.
I think she did. She was doing her before TMZ. She was TMZ over the radio,
Yeah.
coming at Puffy, coming at any and everybody, not caring, threats, all that. She earned that.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think like I look at a lot of stuff Wendy used to do, and everybody used to be like, she messy. She ain't as messy compared to how people are nowadays. Like she did a lot of gossiping, but she would always
Mm,
say, kill herself and be like, allegedly, this is what happened, this is the tea. But a lot of the stuff that she would say and spread actually was true stuff.
yeah, that's basically why everybody was so upset because nobody not gonna care about somebody that's making up stuff. You telling my dirty laundry, spilling my beans, it's a problem. Like them stars, them celebrities threatening her, everything.
Yeah, I don't think she was ever sued talking about she was, liable
Cause she
and
didn't lie. She had evidence, and they didn't want the evidence. They didn't want that to come out.
so Sunday, we had what they call a perfect storm. You had Juneteenth and Father's Day.
Hmm.
This was the second official year that Juneteenth is a federal holiday. All the states celebrated. I was I sat at home during Juneteenth and I was watching a lot of festivities. A lot of towns really, really did a lot of good stuff for Juneteenth.
Oh, that's what's up.
Um, I was annoyed a little bit with the colors. Um, you know, at first when I first seen that Walmart had the Juneteenth ice cream, I was like everybody else, like, oh, they why they do that? But at the end of the day, this is a country that's based on capitalism, making money.
Yeah, you gotta
So
think about it. But we supported the red, white, and blue bomb pops and snow cones on the 4th of July.
yeah,
It's the same
and
thing.
then in the spirit of the Juneteenth and even the Fourth of July, like if you go back to what Juneteenth was, as Miss Opal explained it, is that it wasn't for to oppose the Fourth of July. It's just Juneteenth to commemorate,
Was for us.
when the slaves in Galveston, Texas, finally was told 2 years later that they was free based off the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment. So I was more annoyed that the Juneteenth colors is red, white, and blue, but everybody was like, the red, the green, the black, which is Pan African colors, which have nothing to do with Juneteenth. And I get what people were trying to do, but
Yeah.
I think for when you in decision making positions, my thing is either don't make a decision, say let somebody else make the decision, and be like, don't just go and be like, oh, Faith, we don't do this affair in these
You know,
colors, and then I get it
you
all
know,
wrong.
it's sad that, but it's the Africans don't respect us as Africans at all.
Mm.
They don't look at us as coming from them or none of that at
Well,
all. It's this
that's a
they
that's a whole can
it's
of
an
worms
insult
there,
to them,
Faith.
huh?
I said that's a whole can of worms because now you even speaking about the like how you say the diaspora and the Black Americans don't see eye to eye with a lot of things.
No, it's an insult if you call them an African American. They're like, I'm African, I'm not an African American. So, they didn't go to slavery. That's how they feel like, they not us. We was here, we African American. It belongs to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was interesting.
We was the slaves.
Hopefully next year that people get it right and they won't use the red, the black, the green. But I think a lot of
Yeah.
times when people want to do stuff, they don't want to ask the right people. I mean, it's so many historians that's still around. They would have told them like, "Yo, the proper colors is red, white, and blue." I mean, we even
The new
a black woman actually created the American flag, which is
what didn't a black woman do? What don't we do? Honestly.
now we flying through topics tonight, yo.
Yeah. I'm trying to say,
So
um,
you said you seen your boy Kevin Gates on YouTube today, huh?
yes. So, because I wanted to understand that everybody's talking about, he's saying that he want to drink Beyonce urine.
Oh,
So I wanted to know what, like, what put that about. Basically, he did a freestyle, and his freestyle he was saying that what he said about this child. Oh yeah, that that he wanted to know that he's like no disrespect to Hove or whatever. He wanted to know do they swing, and that he would love to make Beyonce pee on his penis and make her body shiver. No disrespect. Like so,
I mean, that is
some was
disrespect,
because that's
regardless.
somebody's wife.
That's somebody's
That's what.
wife.
Yeah. So his response was basically he wasn't disrespecting Hove. She's an icon. She's a superstar. He not looking at her as Jay-Z's wife. He looking at her as a superstar that everybody love and adore. And he like she one of the most beautiful women in the world. He was like, I'm just saying what everybody else is thinking, what her fans is thinking, what the guys in jail thinking. He was like, it was no disrespect towards him. But at the end of the day, in real life, that's his wife. You know, she an artist and that's just her job. So as a man, you disrespected him.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy when I first heard it.
The
I was
pee on
like,
his penis,
that
and then he said, "I would drink Beyonce's urine." Like during the interview, like I would drink her urine.
that's sickening. That's sickening.
How
That's
would you
sickening.
feel if a man said about your wife?
Yeah, that's sickening. He know clearly it was disrespect. He didn't expect the backlash that he did got. Um and at the end of the day, like
I think he did.
you don't well, a lot of people do clout chase. A lot of people will bring up Beyonce or Jay
Yeah, I
Z
think that in
for
my
name
heart,
recognition.
he knew that it's disrespectful from the bottom of. He's a very intelligent man, and he speak respectfully, and also he know how to behave. He knew that that would ruffle feathers for the attention, for the buzz.
So he was clout chasing.
He was clout chasing. Yeah. Now he
so
want Hove to come at his neck. That's what he
so
want. He want Hove to
so
use his name.
so Beyonce and Drake both dropped. Drake dropped the album this week. Beyonce dropped a single. Um, Everybody's talking about that. Is basically what we would call from the area of the country that me and you from is house music. It's club songs.
Yeah.
Um, he dropped a whole album on basically what we would call house music. Some people in the country call it dance hall music or whatever. Um,
It's close.
I think it's genius. I think it's genius that he
I
dropped
said
the
the
whole
same
album.
thing
I think that Drake
because I
Drake
feel as though I
understands
heard
the
one song
pulse.
so far. I
Yeah,
heard
I
one
think
song
Drake
so far.
understands the pulse, and I heard her song. She understands the pulse. Sometimes you got to give people the certain type of music that's going to put them in a certain mindset, and I think that after 2 years of adult timeout, they know summertime coming. People gonna be
They smart,
partying,
and
and I
and
think
everybody know like everybody like hip hop and stuff, but like them family get-togethers and all that is house music, and the real party is with the club music. To
yeah,
me, you a bop and stuff, but when that club music going, you on the dance floor, you know, you can't help it. So I
yeah.
think that they should be versatile and tap into all different kind of music. So one artist was saying that what's his name from Irv Gotti. He was saying that Drake is the end of rap, is the end of hip hop. He know it's over now. Like this man can't make something different. He wanted something different. The way I look at it, Drake wanted something different. He wanted to utilize his skills and beyond everyone's imagination. And he is a dope writer.
I Irv Gotti put his work in. I respect Irv Gotti for what he did and what he did as far as the history of hip hop. But if Irv Gotti got a problem with Drake saying it's the death of hip hop, come out with an album. Get your
He
artist,
said that.
Irv.
He said, I think I gotta come back out.
Yeah,
He
well,
said that.
well, it ain't because you don't want to come back out. See,
Yeah.
unfortunately, a lot of these old guys don't know how to stay relevant, and what they do is they take shots to the newcomers. Drake, whether you're a Drake fan or not, Drake been hot since he been out.
I love
He's
Drake.
he's been consistently making music. He's been consistently being talked about. So at the end of the day, if you feel like Drake is doing something bad towards hip hop, come out with an album. I mean, him and
Exactly.
him and Pusha T didn't get along. Pusha T said what he said.
I think it's all hate because Drake is genius. Because in that case, they should have felt something about what's his name? Superman. Oh, like that wasn't no doggone hip hop or the chicken noodle soup. You know what I'm saying? It's the times, different times, different things changes. So I think it's just hate because the man is a genius. His lyrically, I love him.
He
I
he
love
he
him.
a genius.
He is definitely a genius.
They say they
Yeah, I mean,
say they say
he'll
that
say something
they
real
say people
hard,
don't
real
they say
soft.
people don't like Drake because all the girls want him.
I'm not attracted to Drake because I don't like
You don't like
pink meat.
Redbone?
It's like dating a sibling. I like my men crispy like an African. That's my choice. I like them burnt.
Look,
I like 'em burnt.
A Hershey chocolate special, huh?
Yeah, give me a silverback any day. I don't want no pink thing. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but
But
I think,
he's
like I said, I
talented.
Beyonce, she's rallying the beehive, and I think that it's smart. And for the people that's into the house music, the house music artists, I believe that them making house music songs and him making a house music album, it's going to bring attention to all their music. Like, because
Yeah,
everybody
DJ's
don't
gonna love it.
understand, like Chicago, New York, New Jersey, Baltimore, we know it. It's a sound.
Yeah, once they get hip to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now Drake
yeah.
gonna bring it. Drake gonna bring it to Canada. He gonna bring it
I
out
would just think of
west.
like, well, I'm loving the song come on. Like it's real. It's very sexual. A couple of them sexual. He talking real reckless. You know what I'm saying? He coming hard, but in a soft manner. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think he genius.
Yeah. So Faith, why you fly through all these topics, yo? You got me tired now. I'm tired, yo. I'll be tired at night now.
Well, you're a hardworking man. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Figure that out. I don't work hard at all.
Oh,
Don't believe that. I do not work hard.
you don't work hard at all.
I just go to work every day, but I do not work hard at
Oh,
all.
that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else been going on, Faith?
Um, what's him? I'll be a
Oh,
smacking.
you wanted to talk about Rob Elementary, right?
Yeah, I did want to. I mentioned that. Well, come to find out, one of the parents, she got a call at work and said that they shooting up at the school. She got elementary kids. She came over there and they stopped. She tried to go in. They was pulling her back. They had her in handcuffs at first. They took out the handcuffs. She still fought her way through, got in the building and went rescue both of her kids while the gunman in there shooting, and basically helped the whole class get away because she opened the door to her son's classroom, and the lady was like, "It's safe to come out." Like, just go. So the thing I want to talk about was come to find out because the cops was there for almost an hour and they didn't do anything. Their excuse was they didn't have the firearm, the firepower. So on camera they got them with sniper guns, the shield in the hallway for 52 minutes before even doing anything. So basically they saying they was acting cowardly.
Well, I think I did see one law enforcement say that it was egregious what they did. I think they were scared. I think that
Yeah, they
they
not
weren't
used to
used to
that.
that
That never
type of
happened
stuff.
when they at.
Yeah,
So
and just law enforcement have to show strength. They have to be
mm,
brave. They have to be willing to do whatever. And I think what happened is they had a real life experience, and that boy had that automatic weapon. And at the end of the day, I think they were scared.
nobody
They
wanted to
didn't,
be on the
you
front
know,
line.
yeah, they didn't want to go in there. I mean,
No,
some people will say what they'll do in that situation, but you never know what you'll do in a situation.
yeah, but mother love have you go through fire for child. She didn't care
Yeah,
about them cops and still with kids.
yeah, you breaking
I
up,
was like, that's
Faith.
what I did.
You breaking up,
Um,
Faith. You
no, I
heard
started
me?
went and got my kids too.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, you was breaking up for a minute.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I started went and got my kids.
Yeah, you the one got you. Now somebody else might have
On
been like,
uh,
I don't want to put my life in jeopardy for those kids. Those ain't my kids. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah.
It may
I
sound
know the
harsh,
way
but
the way they was thin, they was scared, they was sweating, they was scared. They never experienced that before, obviously. probably no crime at all going on, and they got somebody just shooting kids. They scared for their damn life. They don't know who it is at this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
basically they chickened out.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I
That's
said I think they chickened out and was scared, yo. And they just
yeah.
was like, like I said, everybody could talk about what they'll do in a situation, but when they actually put in that
Mm-hmm.
situation, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. So
Yeah,
Faith.
them officers ain't to die for nobody. They trained to protect themselves first. Firefighters are taught to risk their life, not
Yeah.
officers. Officers' main priority is to protect themselves first,
Yeah.
not the citizen. It's
Yeah.
the truth,
So they were trying to
right?
protect themselves. Yeah, I guess.
They protect themselves first.
Yeah. Sometimes they ain't used to nobody else having what they have. That, like I
Yeah,
said, that young man had that thing on him, and he was like, y'all
they
come up in here if y'all want
not
to.
neither
Y'all
one
want him to
of those is
die?
one to go to the line.
Yeah. Yeah. So Faith, you have anything else you want to discuss?
Did I want to discuss something else? Oh, you ain't want to. I want to know how everyone feel about dating 52 dating young
Oh.
Miami.
Oh, you keep breaking up, but Puffy dating a young girl, right?
Yeah, she's 28. He's 52.
She's 28
Mhm.
and he's 52.
Mhm.
24 years older than that girl.
Yeah, I said that when I first heard it, but watching them, I didn't see an age difference. Honestly, and I didn't feel like he was trying to take advantage of her or manipulate her, and I felt as though she was not slow, not no young dipsy young lady. You felt she's grown. So I feel as though just pure nothing wrong with it because she is a full grown adult. And just the connection, I didn't see age difference.
Yeah.
So it's kind of still tight. Like, 28-year-old, like I would have if 28-year-old is still,
Yeah,
but
that's
I love
I mean, he an old joker, he scooped her up. You know what I mean?
they both feel like lucky, so let them be.
Well,
It's like stuff like he the
yeah. Or
let them be.
she scooped up a sugar daddy, huh?
She they said on the show how much he got when they shot thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Well,
But she funny. She hood.
Puffy,
You heard me?
Puffy gonna keep some fresh tail running around. You know.
Yeah, he don't want no. I guess he want no older woman, but he expressed how hurt he was about his kid's mother dying.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it was a dope episode with them. I liked it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
good money. I can't blame him. I know how people feel. Some people like older
yeah.
people, some
And
people
plus,
like younger
Puffy don't look
people.
52. When we was young, 52 looked at like 52. You know, so
Now 52 to new 38.
yeah. I'm saying that because I'm chasing 50. So I gotta represent for the OGs.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't believe 44. Shoot.
yeah. Well, I don't have
Like
anything
that.
else to add this week, Faith.
No, just it's just a crazy world we living in. And we gonna keep y'all posted of what's going on.
All right.
That's about
Well, until next week, y'all, remember, come to Faith and Q for trending topics. We love to have these conversations just so we can chop it up, bug out, and, talk about what's going on in our crazy world. And, you know, man, they got to leave Bill Cosby. They ain't leaving Pill Cosby, sir. When you call him, nah, let me not call him that. That Mr. Cosby, man, they want that paper, Munchie. They want that paper, but
I agree with Munchie. That is he done that. Let
yeah,
that man retire. and relax.
Until next week, make sure you check us out. Trending Topics, 9 p.m. every Wednesday. And we out. The Poetry Corner.
Conversation.